Ready to go!
Hey guys, it is Sunday today. It is a day off for me today. It's getting so close to Zloty that I'm just kind of rolling with things, and I just thought I'd show you kind of what I do on a day off. Today I'm really itching to get to the gym. My shoulder's still not 100% in wet the way I want it to feel, so I'm gonna do some rehab reps, have a bit of a swim. But yeah. My McChicken burger's ready, reheated. It needs more. Back in it goes. McDonald's is different in Australia compared to the USA, that's for sure. When Todd Hutchins was here, he was whinging about everything being small. I think it's true. All of our portions are small. But anyway, so what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to head out to the gym in a minute after I've had this bite to eat, and then I'm just gonna do some rehab reps. Then I'm gonna go for a swim, and then I'm gonna have a chat, and I don't know. We'll see whatever comes up. All right, here we go. Let's see if this burger's good. Oh, it's hot now. McChicken. Oh, it was very hot. The bun was really hot. Charlie, up, Charlie, up. You mustn't want it that bad. Come on. Sit, good boy. Good boy, sit. Charlie, sit. Good shaking there, Charlie. You may have some. Good boy. There you go, Charlie's my good workout buddy. But yeah, rehab day today, guys. So mostly I'm going to work on my shoulders. As I was saying, my shoulder isn't ideal right now. It's okay. I don't think it's going to get in the way of my arm wrestling at all. And the reason I say that is because when I'm training my 1 rep maxes and all that sort of stuff, nothing feels bad about it. In this position, I'm safe. The position that hurts is if I put my arm up, if I raise laterally, and then do this. It's just aggravating. And when I went and saw a specialist, he said there was just inflammation at the subscap, the connection into the shoulder on the subscap. He's got me doing a whole lot of rehab reps with my rotator, which is driven by the subscap. I've been doing a lot of shoulder work as part of the normal Toddzilla routine, as you guys know. But for Sunday, and given that we're so close, I'm just going to do some bonus rehab reps. All right, let's get on the way.
Hey, Ryan.
Hey, John, how are you?
Oh, pretty good.
Good stuff. How's the cut going?
I think it's going good. I'm up in Utah, so I haven't stepped on a scale in a couple days. But when I left, I was 217. So
Oh wow,
it's slowly coming off.
that's good.
It's actually coming off pretty quick.
217's in range now, isn't it? Like that's pretty much where you got to be. Like you could water cut from there, couldn't you?
Yeah, no, I think if with a water cut, I probably could make it if I wanted to right now. But
Yeah.
I still want to lose another 10 pounds of fat and gain some muscle back. So
Nice. And hey, how you feeling on the table?
feeling a little better. I've been, doing training with other guys. Dustin Silvank coming over, and he came over before I left Wednesday, and I felt really good against him. So
Awesome.
I'm
That's
gonna
good.
start stepping it up, start pulling harder.
Yeah.
But, yeah. The shoulder suffers from it, but other than that,
I actually,
do some stuff at the gym.
that's actually for me. My shoulder at the moment is playing up in. I don't feel like it's getting in the way of my arm wrestling, but my rotator cuff is just inflamed, and yeah, I'm rehabbing it a lot, but yeah, shoulder issues. You know all about them.
Yeah. I'm not sure what the proper way to rehab them is. Just high volume stuff and opposite directions or what. But
Yeah.
whenever I do that, I sure suffer the next day or that night. It just aches. So.
Yeah, no, that's good. Hey, John, the reason for my call is I wanted to just get a feel from you. Next year, early next year, January, February, I'm looking at potentially being in the US. Is there a particular month that suits you better out of those two?
I should be here. Other than when I escape to go snowmobiling. I mean, I don't have any vacation plan or anything. And,
Yeah. Okay. Awesome.
Nothing going on. So January, February, either month's fine.
Beautiful. All right. Well, I head over to Zloty in like a week's time, and then after Zloty is when that after Zloty is when I will know exactly where I'm going. I'm probably going to be pulling Chance Shaw in Florida, and then after I've pulled him, I'll swing over to your place and we'll do some training or something.
Okay, sounds great.
Awesome. All right. Thanks, man.
Good.
Take care. Say good day to everyone in Utah for me.
All right, well then.
All right, bye.
Ryan, Australian.
There we go. So yeah, John, he's at 217 pounds and doing well. And as you heard there, I'm probably going to head over to John's place in January or February of next year. So that's going to be really good. And this is all with the assumption that Chance Shaw wins the poll on the YouTube supporter poll, which he's currently leading. So if I go over there, pull Chance, after that, I'm going to go spend some time with John. But anyway, all right, now the shoulder rehab. All right, so at this point with the shoulders now, it's just super light. I'm just trying to go through the range of motion. For me, when I'm doing my rehab, the most effective rehab that I've ever done is, well, I guess, I don't even know. I'm not a physician. I'm not at all qualified in any of these areas. But for me, the most effective forms of rehab have just always been active rehab. And when I say active rehab, I mean going through the range that causes the pain. And so for me, on the right arm, all these movements I'm doing right now just have a niggle to it. Oh, there we go. There's a good niggle. The niggle isn't so bad. Like I said, it doesn't affect my 1 rep max numbers at all. My 1 rep max numbers are still climbing really nicely, but it just does bother me. I prefer not to be there, and yeah. So we're gonna try to get rid of it. So for me, lots of rehab reps, bit of swimming, anything that mobilizes the shoulder joint is gonna be good. There's not a lot else that goes on a Sunday for me in the gym. As you guys know, my training program with Todd is a Monday to Friday. Saturday days are usually just kind of like my own days. On my own days, I often do hands specifically. One thing that Todd always recommends for me on my rehab days is to swing the weight. Just let momentum guide you through it. Get the full range that way. Because often without the swing, you don't get the full range. And it's more likely to cause that aggravation of that niggle. Yeah, this lateral stuff. That's where it's at. Anyway, how good is it that John's in the top 8 again? Oh man, it's going to be so exciting. Yeah, I can't wait to see him pull. And 217-pound John, that's a lot lighter than when I last saw him. When I was last at his place, I think he was like 235. So he's definitely leaned up. And to hear him say that he's feeling real good on the table is awesome. I can't wait to get over there in January and train with the man and see where the balance is at between the two of us. And you never know. Might just end up in top 8 if I do well enough at Zloty. Alright, that's enough of these. I'll show you some other stuff I'm going to do. Hey, other stuff that I like to do, not just on Sundays, but all the time. I enjoy being stupid and having a little bit of fun. You got to check out this video here. It's my favorite one by a mile.
Spartans! What is your profession?
Love you, Michael Todd. Although, I gotta be fair, Michael Todd doesn't Kings move that. Not his last match anyway. He was more top rolling. But anyway, yeah, that's my TikTok account if you want to go check out all the craziness. I do a lot of silly stuff on there. TikTok, it's where all the kids are, but It's where there's big exposure, and if I can get big exposure for the sport, I'm all for it. Anyway, all right, let's do some more rehab. All right, another form of rehab I do for my shoulder is just basically kind of this is again another lock on a dare, one that he's given me. This band's probably too thick for it. I'd normally use a thinner band, but actually, hang on, give me a second. Let me grab the right size band. All right, now we're talking. We've got the right size band now. So lock on a dare just has me doing like draws on a bow. If I was to be out doing some archery, and this definitely feels great in the shoulder. And it's moving straight through all that area that's just feeling inflamed. Variations, obviously you can do face pulls as well. These things all feel good. Everything that I'm doing is all about feeling good, but these drawback things feel especially good, to be honest. Depending on which position my hand is in as well, makes it feel different. But for me, front of the shoulder, right where the subscap connects at the top of whatever is going on there, is the tender point most of all. So repping those out is good. Alright, I'm gonna do some more reps. I'm gonna kill the camera for a bit, do some more reps because otherwise you guys will find it super boring. And then I'll join you guys again, and if I do something new, otherwise the next thing will be the pool. Alright, some other random stuff that I'm doing as well. Making up stuff. But that's the nature of rehab, is you just make up stuff. It's all about feel. So at the moment, just grabbing the band, bringing it under tension, sitting right in front of me like this, just lifting it overhead, and as I get to the top of overhead, I'm kind of pulling back behind my head. So it's like a shoulder press that's also trying to pull me away. So I keep it there, under tension, nice shoulder press. That seems to be hitting the spot as well. My left shoulder feels 100% normal. It's just his right shoulder. So yeah, anyway. Only other thing I'll show you that I was doing as well, whilst I killed the camera before, was just some lat stuff. This isn't really hitting the shoulder too much. I'm not feeling it in that area that's aggravated, but I know it's all supporting, so yeah, this one's still the best though. Oh, there's no way I'd be pulling back a high tension bow right now. Not without hurting myself. Alright guys, I'm gonna go for a swim now. And whilst I go for a swim, I'm gonna attempt to make an Avengers Endgame TikTok video. Anyway, pool needs a bit of a clean too, so filter on. But anyway, I am gonna head up here, and I'll film this on YouTube so you can see how kind of crazy I am when I'm trying to make a random TikTok video as well. But anyhow, oh, that pool needs a clean. Let's do it. Alright, so I'm making a TikTok video with Charlie now. Anyway. Alright, you might be wondering what on earth. Alright, there you have it. So, something a bit different. That's the first piece of the puzzle. I'm gonna keep it rolling. Alright, it's getting worse. You watch, probably my kids and my wife will come home during all this and wonder what on earth's going on. there goes the Unfights Unleashed belt. Hopefully it dries off. Genuine leather, should be fine. Oh my goodness. What else we got that's creative? Alrighty guys, that's all the pieces of the puzzle film. Now I put it in reverse and make it look cool, and you can check it out on TikTok. Actually, I'll put a copy of it right here. Alright. Now that the shenanigans are over, I'll do a couple of laps, do a bit of breaststroke, gets the shoulder going nicely, and hopefully Charlie doesn't kill me in the meantime. Charlie! Right on cue, Charlie. Charlie, your paws are so sharp. This dog just does not want me to do rehab. Anyway, you guys get the idea. Bit of rehab in the pool is nice. One of the most relaxing ways to do it. It's summer down here. Well, actually, it's not summer yet. It'll be summer on December 1st in Brisbane, Australia. But the days are very warm already. Like it already is summer, so I'm not going to complain. But Poland coming up. Poland is definitely not summer. Poland is going to be winter and it's going to be cold. So I'm getting my last few swims in before we go. And yeah, Charlie, you're a crazy dog. Anyway guys, I might wrap it up there. That is a Sunday rehab session for me, just killing time. I hope you guys are doing well. Not much substance in this video today, but hope you enjoyed it. A bit of a laugh. It's cool to hear from John and see where he's at as well. And alright guys, I'll see you again soon.
Yeah, that's a man!